You're tuning into Boxing UK. My name is Rack Noble. I'm here with Mikey, the problem McKINSON. Mikey, how you doing today?
I'm doing very well. The tail end of camp. No complaints, no issues. I'm happy at the moment. Just can't wait to go and get it done now.
So we're on the verge of flying out to USA. Big chance, big opportunity on our hands in the shape of Vergil Ortiz Jr. How are you feeling coming up to this one?
I feel good. I'm in a good place, both mentally and physically. Best version of McKINSON people are going to see. Like, I know everyone says this is the best version of themselves and stuff, but it's got to be for me. Obviously, I know how big of a level I'm jumping up here. We know the task ahead's a huge one, but I'm very confident, and I don't think he's seen and been in with anybody as confident as I am. He hasn't been in with a style that I've got. He's a very good fighter, but he hasn't been tested with a style like mine yet.
So of course, WBO rankings, him at number 1, you at number 3. It's not often you get two fighters within the top 5 going at each other, trying to get the big shot. You know, most fighters are going to pick around, they're going to pick and choose, they're going to slide around, but you got them straight for each other. This should really be a final eliminator for the WBO title.
Yeah, I know a lot of people avoid this fight, pick and choose this fight. I've never had them luxuries in my career. From a smaller stage, I've been the B-side, taken risks, gone away and fought, and people doubted me, blah blah blah. I've done it time and time again, so I've never had the luxury to be like, right, I'm going to fight this person here, this person here. Whenever I've had a phone call, would you fight so and so? The answer's always been yes, and that's how I've got to where I am today.
So of course, you're just wrapping things up now with training. You're going to be flying out to the United States. How long are you going to be getting there before you have the fight?
I'll be there 10 days before I actually fight, so I'll be nice and adjusted to the times, and I'll be climatised and all things like that, and I'll be ready to go come fight. No, we didn't want to go there 4 or 5 days before, like I think that was their plan or whatever. We wanted to be nice and settled, ready to go for fight night. We want every advantage possible.
So by the sounds of it, you're fully coming to win. And we were speaking earlier, you said this fight has been on your mind from the end of November. Just tell us how this fight came about and when you was informed of it first taking place.
Obviously, I've worked very hard. MTK have worked very hard, and obviously Matchroom promoting me now to climb myself up that WBO ladder, the WBO rankings, and he's always been ahead of me. Like I think last time I checked, I'm 3rd, like you said, and he's number 1. And obviously, I look at the WBO rankings and I think, who's ahead of me? So it was always a possibility. And then Lee Eaton called me the end of November to say my name's been thrown out there as a Vergil Ortiz opponent. And then the pesting started. I was on at Lee, like to get on at like MTK and stuff, day in day out to get an update. And they've worked their magic, and Eddie and Matchroom have done a great job, and MTK in securing me this opportunity. Like, opportunities like this don't come around very often, and I'm ever so grateful I've got this. I'm fully focused. Like I said, I've been fully focused on this for a long time now. So yeah, tunnel vision right now. Just go and get the job done.
You did mention that you was aware of this news from November. Of course, the fight's happening in March. How did that affect your Christmas when you know you got a fight with Vergil Ortiz in his backyard?
So, the rumours was Vergil was fighting January 22nd. So in my head, I was his opponent for January 22nd. Nothing was signed, but negotiations and stuff. Like my team doing a great job. And I think it was December 23rd when I signed, and it all got over the line. So, but then obviously I found out it wasn't January 22nd, it was March 19th. So, but by that time I'd done 4 weeks head start. So I went into Christmas already fit, already weight down, already happy, so I could have a Christmas dinner. A Christmas dinner wasn't on the plans last time. It wasn't on the plans, but then obviously with the added 8 weeks or whatever it is, 7 weeks, I could have a Christmas dinner. I could eat what I wanted a little bit for a few days over the Christmas period. I was still running all over that period, and then I entered the new year. My weight's still good, still happy, hella motivated and ready to go. So I can't complain that I haven't had a long time to prepare for this. You know, I can't complain whatsoever.
You've had all the time. This is the best version of Michael McKinsey you could have possibly asked for. From November to now, you've had, just under 4 months to prepare.
I've had a long time, but it's been good because we've been able to pace it how we wanted to pace it. We've been able to rest when we wanted without worrying, oh, you've got this amount of time left. The pace of camp's gone perfect. Sparring's gone great. No injuries, no niggles. It's been the best camp I've had, and I thank that because of the time I've had. I haven't had to rush with things. I haven't had to get things done. Like, I entered the new year fit. I entered the new year weight very good, so I haven't had any issues whatsoever.
Talking of sparring, you've been in with some top competition, the likes of European title challenger Josh Kelly, undisputed 140 champion Josh Taylor. Tell us what those rounds were like, getting ready for your big fight.
Yes, obviously, helped Josh Taylor out at the beginning of camp, kind of at Christmas time, in January time, because he needed southpaw sparring, and although he's a southpaw and I'm not fighting a southpaw, it was great to work with that level of fighter. It was great, and obviously I had only a couple of rounds with Josh Kelly the other week. I was sparring another good lad in Josh's gym, Adam Booth gym, Abbas Baru, I think his name is, a German guy. Very good sparring. I've sparred some good rounds with him. I've had some Italian fighters fly over to me one week. Like, I've been blessed with the rounds I've got this camp. Got some great rounds with some great fighters. So yeah, like all good preparations. Like I said, no issues. There's been times where I've struggled to get sparring for camps. I've had times where like I've had to go places and not really get amazing sparring because I'm a southpaw. But now I'm very fortunate to be able to get sparring on better than I ever have done before. So yeah.
Wanted to point out one of the sparring partners, of course, Josh Taylor, the current 140 undisputed champion. Getting to measure your mark against an undisputed champion gives you a really great idea where you stand in the world proceedings, especially as a world challenger on a come up. How did you find your rounds with Josh Taylor leading up to the fight? Because of course you was helping him prepare for Jack Catterall, same way he's preparing you for Vergil Ortiz Jr.
Yeah, it was a while back now. I sparred him in December, firstly, right at the beginning of his camp, and then I think I was back the later part of January or mid-January. Was up there for a week. I'd had some good rounds with him then, just to see that he's obviously a world elite fighter. Even the days I didn't spar him and I was up there for the week, and everyone's a good fighter in their gym, you know. There's so much talent in that gym. So yeah, I had a good time up there. I learnt a lot, and it was great rounds. So it was good for me. It was right at the beginning of my camp, but to see that I can mix it at the world level was good for me.
Of course, the possibility that could be about, we all know Taylor's moving up from 140 to 147. You're currently ranked number 3 at 147 with the WBO. You beat Vergil Ortiz Jr. You could be potentially looking at a 147 clash for the WBO with Mr. Taylor. Would that be something you'd be interested in entertaining?
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? My name being mentioned alongside them guys. I haven't got any plans on fighting anyone except Vergil Ortiz right now, because I know how important it is. I don't like mentioning other fighters and possibilities of fighting other guys when my full focus is on Vergil. But when I go out and beat Vergil, you can just picture my name alongside these guys and in step for a world title and stuff like that. So yeah, after I get the job done, like, these fights are going to be huge.
No, I agree. You've always had that mentality, one step at a time. We're going to take it as we go, not thinking ahead. That's definitely the best way to think about it. So, looking forward to March the 19th. Have you got any words in particular for Mr. Vergil Ortiz Jr. and what he should expect come the 19th of March?
No, do you know what, Vergil? I don't ever really watch interviews of my opponents and stuff like that. I haven't really seen anything, but I've heard he's a very respectful guy. He's very humble. And I'm not about this trash talking if I don't need to. Do you know what I mean? There's the respect's there. I'm not in awe of him. I'm coming in respectful but very confident. Like I say, like there's talks of him fighting this guy. He's got to get through McKINSON first. And like I said, I'm that banana skin for him. Like, I am that banana skin. So fully focused on myself at the moment. I can't wait to get there. I think by the time I leave Los Angeles, the city of dreams, I think the Americans are going to love me. I'm excited to conquer America.
Important question. Where are the celebrations on the night going to take you? Because you're in the city of dreams. You're in LA. You got to have a great time to celebrate that win.
Before we speak about the celebrations and stuff, I forgot one sparring partner to mention that I know I mentioned in most of my camps that I have. He is truly the hardest sparring I ever have, and it's my brother. He's a great fighter that hasn't really got the luck he needs in his career yet, but he's not too old, and the people that have shared a ring with him in sparring and in the gyms and that can realise how good he is. So yeah, like, it'll be good that my bit of success can pave way for the people around me, the people behind me, my city, my teammates and stuff. But yeah, like March 19th, I haven't thought about celebrations, and I probably won't until after the fight. I know I've got quite a few people coming over, which is crazy. I used to struggle selling tickets at the beginning, but I've got a few people coming over, and I'm very grateful. And you know, I will be with them after the fight. I know they're all going and enjoying a holiday. I'm going there to work, so it's not going to be all glitz and glam for me. I'll enjoy the last 2 days I'm there after I've changed my life. So yeah, I'm really grateful for the people flying over. Not even that, really grateful for the love and support I've received since the fight's been made. And obviously British boxing are giving me credit now, but they're giving me credit as being brave. And do you know what I mean? Like, McKINSON's brave. I don't want that title. Anyone can be brave. I need to go out there and win and deserve the recognition. Get that recognition.
I think after the fight on the 19th, when your hand is raised, I think you'll be undisputed that you are the #1 welterweight in Great Britain, and there's no other question about it.
There's no denying that, Raheem, really, isn't there? Like, I wish nothing but the best for my rivals and stuff. I haven't really bad-mouthed anyone in a while. I haven't needed to. Everyone's doing well. The welterweight division domestically is lit up at the moment, and as a fan first, not just me against like the guys, because I've got bigger fish to fry right now, but as a fan, like, there's so many good fights to like be made in the welterweight division. So hopefully they all get made, and I wish nothing but the best for the rivals. By beating Ortiz, there's no denying I'm sitting on top. Domestic.
I completely agree with that, Mikey. And of course, we'd like to say all the best. We followed you up since going back to 2013 times, and it's been a long journey, but you're getting the fruits of that labour. So all the best for March the 19th. We'll be tuning in live on the Zone. Any last words you'd like to say before we round up?
No, obviously everyone tune in. Appreciate all the love and support I've been receiving. I've worked very hard. I've worked very, very hard, and yeah, I can't wait to get me to the city of dreams.
City of dreams, where dreams are made and dreams come true. Thank you for your time, Mikey. My name is Rack Noble from Boxing UK, and we're out.
Nice one, mate.